Cross this off the bucket list, Flynn. Finally played the Squirrel stage. Fredfest, Fredfest, Fredfest.
I thought you were saying breakfast, breakfast,
Fredfest. Enough eating, boys. All my buddies know I love the game.
So one of my fondest memories of Fred is when I would go play Meatloaf on the jukebox and then run out of the bar before he could yell at me. And then it got to the point where I would play it back to back and he'd get pissed off. And he got so mad at me one time, he said, "Randy, I'm gonna stand up on this fucking bar and kick you in the face if you play Meatloaf again." I was like, "All right, Fred, you're right. I won't play Meatloaf anymore." So that night, Fred and I had more and more drinks, and we were both at the jukebox playing stuff. And then right before my cab showed up, I played Meatloaf again and ran out of the bar. And the last things I heard of Fred being like, "God damn it, Randy!" as I got in the cab and left. And there you go. There's my fondest memories of Fred.
That's awesome.
Alright, we're going to cover a Miscreants song here. If you heard the Miscreants, then you're in the know.
Okay, so this one time, Fred Sargent and I were at China Delight, and Emily was bartending. So like, I won $475 on Keno, and I didn't have a base app at the time. So when I went down, we decided with that $475, after sitting at the bar half a day, all drunk as shit, go down to Gracewoods to buy this amplifier. Then we bought it, and it was pissing rain, and we carried it back hand in hand to China D, back, and then drank some more. Tell me another guy's gonna do that. Fred Sargent, rest in peace, my friend. You'll never be forgotten. Strength and honor, my friend.
Instead of hammering on like some silly story or whatnot, I just like to focus on the last time I got to say something to Fred. We spent many time on the bar stool next to each other, and before we ever got up, we would always say to each other, strength and honor. Shake our hand, strength and honor. And for me to say that to him the last time, it would be really awesome, but I did get to say that to him one last time, and I watched him walk away across the parking lot after smoking China D. Can we please raise a glass to Fred Sargent tonight in honor of a great iconic friend and man that meant a lot to everybody, and he is why we are here.
I first met Fred at a show. He was a bouncer, and I actually didn't notice him right away, but he and Jeff were apparently talking, and when Jeff and I started dating, he was just like, you know, I saw you first, and you were actually, you know, I wanted to ask you out, but I'm really happy for you, and that is kind of a testimonial thread, and no matter what, he was always really happy for me, and I really appreciate it. We got to be good friends, and we worked through a lot of different things together. He always said he was going to take me to a Neil Young concert. Unfortunately, it never happened, which makes me really sad. But I'll miss him. Testimonial thread.
The whole time in the Miscreants we played it, almost every time we played.
Yeah, Fred!
Blah, blah, blah. Here's a
In Beefsteak Projector, if you wrote the song, you had to sing it. But truly, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Sumbitch, tourists, Latch Robot, fucking Arcwelds, and these guys are Miscreants. Just up on stage. But Miscreants' first drummer was this guy right here. It was a box. Dr. Rhythm. No, that's a tune. He sucked ass.
Hey, Cam, that's what Fred would do. Fred was the grumpiest, kindest person I've ever known. And you put that motherfucker on a barbecue grill, and he was perfect. He was happy, and he made everybody around him happy. And that's all I gotta say about Fred. I love Fred.
Mostly in passing in the Corvallis scene. We all played music. He was kind of the next generation above me. I remember him from Stumpfest and so on, and other music festivals, in particular Second Street Project and everyone that was involved with that across from the Beanery back in the day. And then later on, living with Mark and so on, of whom I